Hello Floss Tube, this is Stephanie at Stitchinit, and I am about to start my 4th start for Stitch Maynia 2017. It's a new week. It's lots of stuff has been going on, and I'm sticking to my plan with starting a new piece every Monday this month. So this week I'm going to be working on Silver Creek Sampler's piece called Stitching Feeds My Heart. My plan is to turn it into a little pillow to go on my stitching spot. I want to, I'm working with the called for week's Dye Works threads on the text, but I'm going to try to customize this little person a little bit more, and to make it something that's personalized for my little stitchy spot. So I will get started. This month has been kind of fun as far as stitching goes, because I've been really tired. Well, I feel like I've been really tired because I've been stitching, just trying to stitch as much as I possibly can, and all I have time to do. So I've been staying up late and getting up early when I can, and yeah, it's been fun. I don't know what's gonna happen in June. If I'm trying to go for wine and whips and just make it, fun for the summer too. But the kids will be home. Their last day of school is Wednesday, and after that, I will have a house full of kids for the summer. So that's going to be a little bit hard to manage, but hopefully I can get this. My other part of Stitch Mania goal has been to work on 3 whips per day, and that part has been failing miserably, unfortunately. This week anyway. I don't know if you saw my last video, but I started a Heaven and Earth Designs last Monday, and I've just been engrossed in it. It's been great. I haven't been working on anything else. I've only been working on that hay the entire week. So I failed miserably in what my goal was for, Stitch Mania, as far as pulling out 3 whips a day. But I got a really good start on that hay, and I've got almost half a page, which I think is pretty good. So it's probably more than half a page. I've reached the end, the borders of 2 sides of the page. So my next video that I'm going to put out actually is going to end up 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably going to be a whip focus on that particular piece. the John Lennon piece I just started last week. So I'm starting right in the middle of stitch, as in with silver needle and golden thread I'll stitch until my heart is fed. So this is actually the letter I here in the middle of stitch. I'm stitching on 16 count linen. I mean 32 count linen is what it is. But this time, and usually I don't stitch on 16 or 32 count that often. I either go up to 18 count or stick to 28 count. Oh, now this phone's gonna ring while I'm sitting here. But let's see. This is very comfortable, I guess. 16 count. Thank you, it stopped. Okay. This is going to be a pretty fast stitch. I mean, it's just on one little page pattern, and it's mostly text. There's just a little woman and some stitching accessories. So I'm hoping that I can get this finished pretty quickly. Like I said, I'd like to turn it into a pillow, which is probably going to take me longer to get around to doing, and because I do have a sewing machine, and I have, you know, I have basic proficiency with it. So, I have made pillows before, but not necessarily done it in a way with a stitched piece. So, yeah, I'm not sure. It depends on how big the design ends up being, but I don't know if I'll just do it all in one because I have some more of this fabric. It's but I don't know if I'll try to put it onto some additional fabric. I'd like to match it to my stitchy chair. So I'm planning to, I'd like to do a stitchy spot tour sometime, but it would be nice if I had this little pillow included. So we'll see. Oh, that is the wrong hole. just, there we go. I think it's behaving again. Let's see. There we go. I've only got one more start that I'm planning to broadcast, and quite frankly I'm kind of glad, because I'm getting kind of bored of starts. You know, I think it's great, you know, to follow up Stitch Maynia with a whip kind of after, you know. Oh man, I missed the hole again. Alright. Kind of a whip focus, whatever wine and whips. I know it's not very, you know, organized or as big as Stitch Maynia yet, but to have a whip event after a starts centered event kind of makes a lot of sense. And I'm excited to, well, I'd like to broadcast, I think, every Wednesday during June, and then bring out some of my a whip to work on, you know, something that actually has something here that I've been working on, that hopefully that I'm close to finishing or something. You know, the idea behind wine and whips is you're supposed to focus on pieces that are giving you problems, or that have become estranged to you. I will just say that. And I have a couple of those, but why would I stitch on those? That's what I'm kind of thinking about, is like, I mean, I have some borderline UFOs, a couple of those, and you know, if something is giving you problems, like you know, there's this one kit that I have, and I don't think there's going to be enough thread to finish the project, and I don't even, it's on black fabric, and it was with 2 strands, and I think it needs 3 strands. And the pattern that I've got is a paper pattern. This is one of my UFOs that I'm talking about. I love the picture. It's by Design Works, and it's a bouquet of flowers in a vase, but I don't think the coverage is enough, and I don't think there's enough thread, and the pattern is falling apart, and I'm having trouble reading it. So the whole thing is just becoming a disaster. So that's one of the projects that I think is becoming a UFO. So I don't want to keep stitching on it. So I haven't decided which. I'm just thinking about doing like a focus whip, you know, like picking 4 whips maybe for the month to just focus on, and then broadcasting some of, you know, doing a live broadcast on Wednesdays during the month, because it's really easy. I hope more of you will consider doing live broadcasts, and because it's so easy to just do it and then be done with it. There's no editing involved. You know, whatever happens, happens. And if you have a setup that you can, oh, that's what I did wrong. It's pretty inexpensive to get a camera that, or use your phone or something that will live broadcast. But I think the live aspect and participation is exciting, so I want to keep doing it. So I hope that you guys will continue to watch and don't mind. Let's see, I need this. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn the Q-snap. Okay, can I get this needle threaded? There we go. Next week is going to be my last start, like I said, and it is going to be, I'm going to be stitching, starting Stitcherovia's Awesome Cross Stitch is what it's called. I mean, the pattern is called Awesome Cross Stitch, and it says, listen, I'm not here to be just average, I'm here to be awesome, and I wanted to save that one for last. You know, the big bold graphics with the colors, and yes, you know, I think after participating, anybody who's participated in Maynia this month in any way, shape, or form, you know, you're really pushing yourself. I know you're getting out of your comfort zone, and you know, cross stitchers, I think in general, are not just average. There's a lot of skill involved, and we are awesome. So I hope you guys will check that one out next Monday sometime. That's Memorial Day, I think. Yeah, I mean the 29th. But it'll actually, I have some Stardust Ada is what I found. I got some Stardust Ada on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to be doing that on that Stitcherovia pattern on Stardust linen, and I think it's going to look especially awesome. I just realized that after I finish this letter, my cross stitch is gonna say tit. I didn't consider that when I was until just now. So that's a little silly, but this pattern is going to be really cute, I think. I forgot to mention that after one of my broadcasts, I'm going to pick on my husband for a little bit because after one of my broadcasts, I had mentioned the fact that he had completed a cross stitch project before. And then I started talking up about the other patterns that were available on the Stitch Line Etsy shop that I had gotten that pattern from. And basically what happened after I got off this broadcast, he wanted to come order some, and he ordered one, and he started his second cross stitch project with Yoda on it. It's a Yoda design, and I thought it was so funny because I somehow managed to enable my husband as a cross stitcher. I mean, like, that's how literally easy it is. I think it was just funny to me. I was like, oh my gosh. You know, that's a common topic for cross stitchers, you know, is getting enabled by seeing somebody else stitching something. And I was like, wow, I must be a really good floss tuber if I can enable my own husband to go out and start a cross stitch project. So he's been trying to get a little bit done on that, and I'm proud of him. Yeah. Alright, here we go. All done. No, I'm not all done really, but I have now stitched the word tit. Okay, let's figure this one out. Okay. It looks really close, but that's where it says to put it for my C in stitch. I think I'm gonna get pretty far. On this pattern during this hour. Last week I had a rough start on that John Lennon Haid piece. The thread was knotting up every 30 seconds. It was bizarre. I had a couple of mistakes I had to take out, and other than I had a tangle earlier, but other than that, the stitching is going pretty fast. So I don't know. I don't have any definite plans for this width yet. It was just, that can be the danger of Stitch Mania, is, you know, there's some stuff that I started this month or am starting this month just to have a start. Just because I wanted to start something. And that's not a good reason to start something, anything. I mean, a relationship even. Alright, one more letter. Let's see if I can get H out of this thread before I run out. Okay, one over. Alright. There we go. I apparently ran out of things to talk about. But, you know, there's always when you get quiet, that's probably when your best stitching is happening, right? When your mind goes quiet and everything else just kind of fades away, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh, what have I been doing for the last 5 or 10 minutes? And the answer is you've just been stitching and you've just been in the zone, right? Alright, I've got 1, 2, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on my 6. 1, 2, 10. Two. And I stayed up really late last night working on that that Heaven and Earth design and watching Floss Tube. And it was so nice because you know, it was just, the house was quiet and it was just me, and all the lights were off except my craft lamp. And it was really relaxing, and I stayed up way later than I should have, but I made some great progress, and I hope to show you guys that in my next video that I'm planning to put out this week. So if you haven't, please subscribe and take a look at some other stuff. But I've got a new camera set up. I actually, for Mother's Day, I guess is what it's considered, we got a camera, a DSLR camera that I'm working with now. So that's been kind of an adventure up until now, and what I'm broadcasting on right now is actually an action cam, in case anybody was wondering. It's a it's not a GoPro, but it's a GoPro. It's a Garmin Verb XE, but it has GoPro mounts, so it's easy to take and pretty inexpensive. But the DSLR, I mean, those things are on a completely different level. And that's been exciting because I've never really been that interested in photography, you know, and honestly, I've let my camera go, you know, camera skills or whatever I ever had when I had cameras go, since we've been having smartphones, and I just, you know, use my phone to take pictures, right? I think that's what most people are doing. But you can kind of forget, I mean, the difference in the quality that really comes out of this dedicated photography, you know, very expensive cameras. Your phone is great and probably takes great pictures and videos, but being able to focus on things, you know, use the focus in the way that you want to, and get a really good depth of field effect that's popular, you know. Yeah, I'm excited because, like I said, I've been filming with it. I haven't put together the video yet, but I think it looks fantastic, and I like really the idea, you know, why I'm making these pieces that I am, these little YouTube videos that I am, is because I really like just seeing stitching, you know, actually seeing it. And I like what I'm doing with this camera. It's been a great camera, but it doesn't have just, you know, it's in HD. Well, these live broadcasts can only be done in 360p, but when I make regular videos, it's done in full HD. But the full HD on this other camera, I mean, looks so amazing and close up, and you can focus on things better than anything else that the action cam will do. And really, the action cam is not made for this. I mean, what it's made for, you know, is to capture really fast action at a distance, kind of a distance, or just like a general thing. And the DSLR cameras, you know, you can focus in on anything and keep it there, and that kind of gets someone's attention and helps, you know, keep their attention, and rather than just, you know, just having one entire piece with a bunch of things in it that's just like random in it. I don't know. Stitch. Okay, there's one more, and then I'll be done with Stitch. I'm missing a piece of thread. Let's... My needle came unthreaded, so... I don't know if I mentioned, but I live in the state of Georgia, and this like really occurred to me last night when I was watching FlossTube, and I didn't realize like just how many great floss tubers live in the state of Georgia and how many are really that close, because I've had the wonderful opportunity to get with some of them and, you know, stitch with them. And I'm saying, like, for a state, you know, we have a lot of floss tubers. So I think I'm going to end this thread actually. Excuse me while I flip. Alright. So it's kind of neat to... I feel like we have a really good local community, and I'm happy to be a part of it. But, yes, check out all the Georgia's floss tubers. I'm gonna start up here with another color. Okay. Color called Whiskey. I like that. It's the golden color, but it's Weeks Dye Works, they said, and oh man. Alright. I looped it without having to look back, so that's good. This is the golden thread that, like I said, the pattern says, with silver needle and golden thread, I'll stitch until my heart is fed. And the golden, the word golden is in this whiskey color. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Oops. I don't know too much about this other designer or this Silver Creek Samplers, but they have the designer is Diane Grick, and oh man, I should have stitched that one up there. I was just an idiot. It's okay. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I made some sort of mistake, y'all. 1. Yeah. That's gonna have to come out. Oh, this is a very happy music playlist. I've heard all these songs. Not all of them, but a lot of them I have heard. On YouTube, of course. Alright, let's try this again up here. I think I should stick to this hand on top for now. This is going to be a nice little piece. I'm not sure how I'm going to turn it into a pillow yet, but I'm not really into tradition. I mean, yeah, I am. I guess I kind of am, but not too much traditional looking samplers, or, you know, I like more modern looking stuff, I think. But I wanted something really comfy and cozy looking for my stitchy chair. And I wanted something that was obviously stitching themed. I was thinking about starting, you know, one of the Home of a Needle Worker charts, but I really liked this one because it was really small and it had a little poem on it. I like that. I still probably eventually will want to do Home of a Needle Worker, you know, and put it on the wall, but I gotta have a few more finishes otherwise. I only have one of my pieces framed right now, and I have another one that's ready. It's finished. It's a wedding sampler that I did to commemorate my wedding, but it hasn't been framed yet. I found one mistake on it that I gotta go back and fix. I'm not gonna tell you what that mistake is at this point because it's embarrassing, but yeah, I have to fix the mistake and wash it. I mean, I had started that piece before I knew too much or thought about too much about grime guards and everything, and I needed one. It was, I mean, I have gotten just hand oils, you know, dinginess on it, and I hope it's gonna come off. I'm just afraid to wash it. I'm afraid to wash it. I really am. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just afraid to see what happens. You know, in my mind, I'm like, I see these stains just not coming out, and then I don't know, like the thread shrinking or bleeding or something like that, and so I haven't washed it yet. And oops. So I haven't gotten it framed yet, and I'd really like to. So then and then I have a couple, I have a couple of other pieces, little pieces that I'm gonna frame myself. But I just haven't, so. Three, okay. That's only one, okay. I might be able to finish this thread before I go off the air, but we'll see. I got a decent start on this in an hour though. Okay, I'm going over 3 threads here for some reason. I don't want to do that. Two. Okay. That's my tendency, because I'm used to stitching on 28 count, or, you know, well, I wouldn't, it's not 36 count, I mean, it would be 18 count, because I've only worked on 8 on 18 count, but, oh man, that's a bad knot. Let me try to flip it this way and see. Wow, okay. Oh, there it goes. Wow, okay. Let's try that. One of my next projects that I'm going to be working on is I'm making a PVC tabletop stand to stand up my let's see, I messed that X up too. Oh man. I bought all the pieces for it at Lowe's so far, and I'm hoping that it's going to help me when I to eliminate shakiness on my videos, especially when I go to the park and I shoot videos, because I don't have a stand. I don't take, you know, really the best way when I do these videos is to take, there it goes, okay, is to hook it up to a stitching stand, right? But I don't usually take one. I don't have a tabletop one. Oh man, this is picking the wrong time to act up. Do this all over. This fabric that I've got is almost too small. I'm just going to do it handheld for the last few minutes because I do not have time to. No. Alright. Let's see if that fixed it. Get this needle threaded so I can maybe get one more stitch in before I'm finished. Shoot. Alright. Come on, thread. Okay. Got it back just in time. One, two, 1, 2. Anyway, I started to say a long time ago that with this 16 count, I'm having either a tendency to overshoot it or undershoot it. Not so much, but try to skip over 3 threads because I'm either used to working on 28 count or going up to 36 count. So I don't use 32 count that often. I just wanted to say that. And it's just off, just slightly enough to throw me off. But I think I've done something there too. But it's about time to get going here on this side, so I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Please subscribe and check out the other videos when you get a chance, and I will see you next week. I don't know what time yet, for my last and final start. And thanks a lot, and see you guys later.